Noisy Pixel.
Before jumping into From Software's new game, I must admit, the ego I've created for myself after playing more than 1,000 hours of Dark Souls had me pretty confident in my skills. However, soon after starting, I realized that I would have to tear down all of the teachings I had internalized. What I discovered, although frustrating at first, is that this was definitely the best rhythm game of 2019. I'm Noah Butner, and this is Noisy Pixel's review for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I'm sure it was the moment that I crossed swords with Sekiro's first boss, who is designed to cut your arm off, that I realized any skills I had gained from my time with the Dark Souls series need to be thrown out the window. And at first, I was annoyed. It wasn't until I faced that same boss hours later that I would come to understand why Sekiro was doing this to me, and until I faced that boss again later on in the game that I would feel that I mastered it. When you've entered into a duel with a boss, dodging until you find an opening doesn't really cut it. Sekiro forces you to find a rhythm by deflecting all of the attacks thrown at you and attack during a specific and short opening window. While there are a lot of things that set Sekiro apart from other From Software games, I feel that this may be the best game they've ever made. Sekiro is a straightforward single-player experience, which I was hesitant about after being spoiled by the developers' online features in their other titles, as well as deep character customization features. But while it is missing those great features, Sekiro is not necessarily worse off without them. For starters, the story of Sekiro actually makes sense, and you don't need to read messages on the floor. While the story begins by facing you off against normal samurai enemies at first, it does end up getting a little more supernatural as the game progresses. Throughout the story, I never felt like I didn't know what my goal was, or what my character was there for. Unlocking new skills in Sekiro is rewarding in the sense that it both allows you to specialize in combat, and gives you an even greater sense of progression. Learning how to utilize the shinobi prosthetics does take some time, and it even takes more if you want to upgrade them. You need to find the tools, materials, and the currency to acquire them. While it always felt like I was progressing towards something, which is good, I often felt that the upgrades I was purchasing, at least for the prosthetics, were underutilized and underwhelming, which is not good. Dying in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is not necessarily pertinent, go figure. While the game offers a few resurrection options, dying completely spread dragon rot. Not curing the dragon rot can lock you out of certain quest lines, but the effect that dragon rot has on the quests isn't totally explained, and I do wish that it was explained more clearly. While figuring out the most useful prosthetics and dying over and over again, the frustration did not compare to the elation I felt in the heat of things. When I was exploring the game's verticality to get atop a roof so I could jump off and sneak attack a mini-boss, or when I was stealthing through the flowers to take out an annoying archer. While Sekiro has its shortcomings, the emotions tied to the game's combat are more memorable than anything I've experienced in Dark Souls put together. Noisy Pixel is giving Sekiro Shadows Die Twice a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
That's it. A one-armed wolf. I like it. Which means Sekiro. That is what I shall name you.